Hey kids, it's Coach and Ms. Coach, and today we're going to be watching a video about the birds and the bees.
No, the Beatles.
Pardon me?
The birds and the Beatles.
Oh, the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
Well, in that case, I'm going to need to switch out the video I've got queued up and remove the parental advisory from this video. We'll be right back. Alright guys, now that I've got the correct video queued up, we have just left the Cathedral of Mazatlan and walked across the street. If you haven't seen our video about the cathedral, go to the playlist on our channel. You will see that and a whole lot more. We are in a little park called the Plaza Republica, and this is a tribute to the Sinaloan Brigade, which is the military here. It says by reason or by force there on the bottom. And Sinaloa is the state in Mexico that Mazatlan is located in. This was very early in the morning. We got here, tried to get here before the crowds. We didn't know that we were going to be here with a lot of the cruise ship traffic as well that came in on this day in Mazatlan. And in a moment we're going to go up on this gazebo and do a quick look around. You can see the cathedral right there in the background, and there were birds all over the place here, just walking around or flying around, and you can see some as you just notice what's going on in the background. A lot of them are coming up here on the top of the gazebo. But as I did a 360 and panned around the area, I turned the camera off, and then all of a sudden there was this flurry of activity, and you'll see what happens here in just a moment. So I pan around and I'm going to turn it off, and then all of a sudden all these birds started coming, the attack of the birds. And I guess this gentleman is out there feeding the birds.
It's almost like they knew on instinct, because it was just like all of them at one time just went straight to that little area. But what we found out later was he comes every morning at the same time and does the same thing.
So there were so many birds flying around that there were even feathers. In fact, there went one right in front of us as I said that. That were all throughout the area, just laying around there. But in just a few minutes after this ends, what happened is we walked across the street about a block down, had breakfast. Our waitress didn't speak a word of English, and we were able to order what we needed by using what little Spanish knowledge we have. And they got the order 100% right,
Yes,
which is better than the Mexican restaurant we went to here in America last night, where they did not get the order correct. So, in any case, after we did that, we hopped on this Pulmonia. If you don't know what a Pulmonia is, it's an open air taxi, like the ones you can see there on the screen up against the curb. And we took a long Pulmonia ride on another video on the channel, and so you should go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But we took this Pulmonia over to Liverpool Street, and that's right, for all you fans of the Beatles, we're going to go see John, Paul, George, and Ringo. Not the actual Beatles, but a replica of the Beatles. And we know we have a few subscribers who are big Beatles fans, so hopefully you'll enjoy this little section once we get up there. We're almost there on the ride. As you can see, just folks out having breakfast and
doing their everyday things.
that's right, going about life as it happens here in Mazatlan. And we're told that the day that we were here in this area that it was much more crowded than a normal day because of the cruise ships that were in the area. There are several major cruise lines that stop here in Mazatlan.
And as you guys can see, all of the storefronts, beautiful colors, lots of buildings, a lot of buildings, as you can see if you look through the window of the Pulmonia we're riding on and see up at the beginning, you can see all the buildings that are on the side of a mountain.
Yeah, there's some that we've got a picture of. We're going to walk up that Malecon, by the way, in our next video and see a lot of amazing artwork. But there they are, the Beatles themselves. And we were told that this area was put in to draw more tourists from the UK and Europe in general. And I have no idea if it worked, but it's a pretty cool place regardless.
It's an identical replica of the street and the club that they performed on, where they've got their start from.
Yeah, that's what somebody said. Yeah. Having not been there, I don't know if that's true. But in any case, the Mini Cooper, the phone booth, all that good stuff, pretty nice touches. The umbrellas were nice. Mm-hmm. Of course, in the distance, and we'll go up closer to it in a moment, you'll see the yellow submarine.
Mm-hmm. Cavern Club.
Thought about putting some Beatles music on here for you Beatles fans. However, then we would probably get copyright strike and have to take the video down. So we didn't want to do that. But you can just hum it along in your head as we walk through the area.
Yes, it was a very comfortable day. There was a slight breeze in the air. It was the perfect time to just be strolling around the Malecon.
Yeah, we walked for a really, really long time. The Malecon is about 13 miles long, if I recall correctly, and I don't know how much of it we walked, but it was quite a few miles, and you'll see some of that in the next video. Pretty nice little sculpture of the deer there. And we'll walk down into this area and then come back up and look at some of those flyers over on the Cavern Club wall. But as we do that, we're going to keep this video short for you guys, and just wanted to mention that if you like this video, we'd appreciate a thumbs up, and drop us a comment if you've ever been here, would like to go here. If you're a Beatles fan, tell us what favorite Beatles song in the comments, your favorite Beatles song. And also, we would appreciate it if you do enjoy the channel, that you'd subscribe. And Ms. Coach, there's one other thing they need to do.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, because if you don't ring the bell,
you won't know when we post another video.
That's right. So ring that bell and join us on our next video, which, as I said, we're going to walk right out in front of where you can see right now, and we'll go up the Malecon and see some topless women, some naked people. So just trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's an awesome video, and it'll be coming up next. So once again, thanks for joining us on this one, and we will see you guys next time.
We'll see you next time
on Coach Treks.